Hey there, good to have you. Welcome back to the best coin news channel on YouTube. I'm sonofasilverstacker. In today's numismatic news and information for the second day of December 2023, I'm going to welcome you over to Money Metals so we can check out where the live spot prices end of the week. Then, well, we're just going to stay on gold and silver because that's the real news going forward. And then there's one little special announcement at the end, and then we're going to do our plus ones. Now, with that said, if you're new here, don't forget to like, share, and subscribe. We're trying to get to 10,000 subs so we can open up that Son of a Silver Stacker store and sell the Son of a Silver Stacker merchandise. That's right. That's going to be awesome. Also, I will be at the Fun Show in January in Orlando. So come see us. We're going to be there. Hopefully we can go out and have some dinner or late afternoon lunch after the show's over. So with that said, let's get busy with it. There we are. Money metals. Here we are. Gosh, looks like gold ended the week at 2082.30, silver at 25.68, platinum at 949.30, and palladium at 1041.45. You're looking at in-stock American Silver Eagles premium $7.99, and they're going to buy those American Silver Eagles from you for $27.43 each. Look at that. Gold is at 2082. That's an all-time high, folks. That's brand new all-time high. And will that have an impact on the bullion sales at the United States Mint's sales numbers for November? It very well could be. But here we are in December, so maybe, just maybe, we'll see a pop in sales for December, and that could actually be, well, 1 million gold eagles sold and 25 million American silver eagles sold for December totals. So that's going to be amazing. But also, have you noticed that the bullion dealers are already pre-selling the 2024 American silver eagles? I think they're going to be out on January 16, if I'm not mistaken. Now, with that said, let's get over here to the Google machine. Yep, I just put here gold hits all-time high in the search query. And it says gold prices just hit a record high. Don't buy the metal, buy these stocks. Yeah, I don't know that I subscribe to that theory, but no, nope. Gold hits record high on bets for March start to Fed rate cuts. Okay, so what's going on there with that? We'll have to check out something similar to that. Gold prices hit new all-time high from mining.com. Gold touches an all-time high. Not only did it touch it, it's holding it currently. So touchy, feely, right? Gold hits an all-time high on bets from March start to Fed rate cuts. Well, let's find out what's going on there. And this is mining.com. There's a gold fist with a thumb going like Fonzie from Happy Days. Gold price hits new all-time high, and this is by staff writer December 1st, 2023, 3:26 p.m. All right, here we go. Good as gold, image by Mohammed Noor, Pixabay. All right, gold jumped to an new all-time high on Friday after these 3 straight weeks of gains on bets that U.S. interest rates could soon be cut. There you go, folks. But there's a lot more than just that going on with gold, right? There's geopolitical concerns and safe haven buying amid turmoil in the Middle East and elsewhere. Yep, there you go. So we're touching on a couple different points on why gold is actually hitting these all-time highs. It says gold futures trading in New York shot up 1.6% on Friday, closing at $20.8970 per ounce, surpassing the previous high set on August 6, 2020. Earlier on Friday, the precious metal hit an intraday high of $2,095.70. That's incredible, almost $2,100. That'd have been something. Now there's the chart for the gold hitting the all-time high. Gold has had a Santa Claus rally, and I expect that to continue until the end of this year. As we see inflation attenuate, it speeds up the timeline for policymakers to lower rates, which is good for gold, said Edward Millman. Wasn't there another Millman on the Bart Simpson, chief market analyst of Gainesville Coins, in an interview with Reuters? Gold will pull back if there's a hawkish pushback, that means from the Feds, but it is certainly within the realm of possibility that gold will retest records highs, he added. All right, so Chicago Fed President Austin Goolsbee said earlier that he believes U.S. inflation is on track to reaching the Fed's 2% target, meaning further rate hikes would no longer be required. Well, that actually is going to make the dollar weaker, I think, because when the Fed raises interest rates, the dollar gets stronger and we see gold take a hit. Now, the inverse is probably what they're talking about. Data on Thursday showed U.S. consumer spending rose moderately on October, while the annual increase of inflation, it was the smallest in more than 2.5 years. So it is still going up. The annual increase in inflation is still going up, but it's the smallest in more than 2.5 years. Now, it says here traders are currently pricing in a 50% chance of a Fed rate cut in March. That's a few months away, folks, which is incredible. CME's FedWatch tool showed. But now here's the caveat. But prices may have entered an overbought territory, and gold has been known to price in monetary policy expectations prematurely over the past 2 years. Standard Chartered analyst Suki Cooper said in a note, well, you know what? I think the market period, constantly is, pricing in those expectations always, constantly. That's just my opinion. Earlier this week, BMI, a unit of Fitch Solutions, published its outlook for gold, stating that prices will be kept at $1,900 to $2,000 an ounce in the coming months. Who's keeping it there? Isn't that interesting? Now, that's some interesting use of words there, kept. All right, let's go to the next one here. This is from Madison Trust Company, and it asks the question, which world countries have the most gold? And I brought this up because, a lot of countries are in debt, and if we do hit some kind of reset because of our extreme debt, well, which countries would have the best position going forward? Because I really do believe we're going to hit a digital dollar at some point, and the digital dollars that we see around the world are going to be, well, valued in gold. Why not, right? So it's kind of like the gold standard of digital money, and that's what I believe. Now, here we go. This is a big eye-opener. Now, it says here, did you know that governments used to back the value of their paper money with gold? I didn't know that. All right, sorry. They take us for idiots, don't they? It's remarkable. Yeah, I'm going to move on. The gold standard was used throughout the world during the late 1800s and a large portion of the 1900s. Maybe earlier than that, too. That's a head scratcher, right? This international monetary system was officially abandoned in the 1970s, although many countries still do have gold reserves. So, which countries have the most gold in reserve, and which countries don't have any gold at all? And I would imagine the ones that have the most gold reserve is where you want to live, and the ones that don't, well, maybe you want to bone out of there, right? Now, it says here, the research team at Madison Trust Company collected data from trading economics and Kitco to determine the total weight and value of gold reserves around the world, including a list of 50 countries with the most gold. How much gold does the U.S. have? Well, the U.S. gold reserves have more than 8,000 metric tons of gold, nearly as much gold as the next three countries on the list combined. Yeah, it isn't even close, folks. Explore our world map to see which countries have the largest gold reserves in the world. And they have a really cool photograph, well, I guess chart or map of which countries has the most gold. And the United States, it's like I said, it's not even close. Looks like Germany might be closing in, but not much. Look at that. There you go. So one bar is 100 metric tons. Yeah, that's a few bucks right there. 480 billion. And we don't even have it in today's dollars. Look at Germany is the second spot. So maybe Germany, the United States, maybe even Italy or France, or who knows, would be the best places to live once they are no longer using currencies that are not backed by gold, right? This is incredible. So it keeps on keeping on, and look, there's some countries here, and it gets really lean real quick. I mean, Turkey, yeah. Well, and really, it's what they should do, I think, on this chart is do it proportional to the population. Like, how much gold is there per person? I think that would be probably the best. And we know there's more than 50 countries in the world. Look at Bolivia at 2.51 billion. This is amazing. It says here, what country has the most gold? The country with the most gold is the United States, with 8,133 metric tons of the American gold reserve. That amounts to a value of 480 billion, and that's probably going to close into 500 billion going forward. And that was the beginning of January 23, so we're a lot higher than that now, all right? And it talks about 10 top countries. Top 10 countries with the most gold reserves. Why do countries have gold reserve? How much is gold worth? Yada, yada, and yada, yada. But look, the big question here is, where is silver in all of this? Where does silver play its role in this commodity boom that's happening right now for gold? That's probably the best question we can ask. So we go here to Investing Haven, all right? And this is from November 26, 2023. And the title of this article is A Silver Price Forecast for 2024. The price of silver will move to our first bullish target in 2024, which is $34.70. We predict $48 to be hit either by mid-2024 or mid-2025. And I think that number is important because we last saw that price in 1980. All right, that was when the Hunt brothers tried to corner the market in silver. I think they owned like a third of the non-governmental silver in the world. That's incredible. That's amazing. And then, well, obviously we all know what happened after that. Yeah, silver hit the floor. All right. So let's keep on keeping on. Like I said, this is from November 26th. It's not that long ago. All right, silver will move higher in 2024 because of topping pattern in yields is confirmed. The U.S. dollar did already confirm its inability to move much higher. Both are supportive developments for precious metals. Moreover, our silver price forecast for 2024 is supported by leading indicators like inflation expectations and the silver COT report reflecting positioning in the silver futures market. They all suggest a strongly bullish 2024 for silver. That's why our silver price forecast for 24 is $34.70. Yowza, that is incredible. That's about $10 more than we are right now, right? Note that this is our first bullish target and a long-standing target we expect it to be hit in 2023. Once silver moves to $34.70, it will be a matter of time until we move to its all-time highs. There you go, $48. That's incredible. Recently tipped to silver, the precious metal, a buy for 2024. And I got here silver charts that support their forecasts. Here we go. We start with the weekly gold to silver ratio for over 50 years there. We explain the importance and the meaning of the gold to silver ratio in great detail in this article, Gold to Silver Ratio and Historic Rallies. We're at 80 right now, almost 80 even Steven, okay? It says here the historical evidence suggests that gold to silver ratio entering the 80s to 100 range may act as a signal for a significant rally in the price of silver. At this very point in time, the gold to silver ratio chart embedded in this article shows how this ratio is above 80 times since early 2022. We're at 80 right now. This ratio is not a timing indicator. It is a stretch indicator. It suggests that silver is extremely undervalued relative to gold. And that's the question we're always asking here. Why is gold at an all-time high? And why is silver half almost of its all-time high? Now, it suggests that it's a matter of time until spot silver starts reacting to the upside, and they put that exclamation point right there. So really interesting stuff going on here, folks. Really interesting. And you know what? The sky's the limit, right? And especially imagine if we hit the digital dollar backed by gold. Won't that be something? Now, let's get over here to numismaticnews.com. Bam! There's the United States Mint. They're doing a holiday meet and greet. Yes, that's right. This year, both the United States Mint holiday ornaments are centered around the 2023 uncirculated Native American dollar coin honoring Maria Tallchief, America's first prima ballerina and companion Native American dollar. But that's not really what this first paragraph is about. This paragraph is, it's from Numismatic News Staff 19 hours ago. It says here, United States Mint Director Venture C. Gibson will be president for a holiday meet and greet at the United States Mint headquarters coin store located at 801 9th Street in Northwest Washington, D.C. from 10 a.m. to 1 p.m. on December 6th. That's in 4 days, folks. Director Gibson will sign holiday cards and certificates of authenticity. Wouldn't that be kind of cool, right? To meet up with the Mint Director and get some COAs signed, especially the one from the Liberty Medal that says coin and not metal. Yeah, that'd be kind of cool. Now, with that said, let's have over here the plus ones. Bam! This is about love. And if you're in love, well, congratulations. And if you're not, well, hopefully you'll find it. Now, it says here, love turns one person into two. Could you imagine how that happens, huh? Yeah, exactly. And two into one. That's amazing, right? When love is strong, a couple can make their bed on a sword's blade. However, when love is weak, a king-size bed is not wide enough. Yeah, that's pretty profound, isn't it? Now, let's head over here to 395 99.9 KOIN Coin News Radio. This is Bruno Mars, The Way You Are. This is probably one of the greatest artists of the modern era, is Bruno Mars. I don't know if you know his music or not, but his voice is like, well, it'll melt butter. He's got a hot voice. So with that said, I want to thank you all for coming. Thanks for dropping by. Don't forget to hit that like button. And if you do like what you hear and see, well, sub the channel. It's free. And also, hey, don't forget, we also offer memberships at $1.99 a month. It helps support this content that we do every single day. $1.99. That's like a cheap cup of coffee at once a month. That's nothing. That's like, well, you can tell $1.99 is not that much. Stacker out.